everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a gift request. Jeff Cather, shout out to you. Thank you for the gift. And you like promoting the Down Under, folks. And as a former DJ or even kind of current DJ connected to the scene in the States as well as Down Under, evidently, you requested that I do Colin Lillie and Catherine Britt. It's Colin Lillie's song with Catherine Britt on the track. And the name of the song is The Road. And let's see what you said here. You said Colin is from Alice Springs, Northern Territory, Australia. And I did Catherine Britt's song, 46 Miles from Alice. And Alice is not a person necessarily. It's the name of a place down there. Anyway, you said this song never made it to the States. And so I'm doing it. The Road. Let's find out what The Road is all about. Yeah, and Colin is brand new to the channel. I haven't done anything by Colin before. Oh, it's the official music video too. Got a nice drone working.
I can see the red dirt in your soul. I can see the desert moon in your eyes. And I knew the moment that I met you, I'd never hear more goodbyes. In the morning and the evening and the afternoon, I'll forever love you this way. I may be lost, but I know where I'm going. And you look at me and say, the road doesn't love you. White lines, they don't care. That black tar, it won't hold you. I'll always be here.
Well, I've always had a gypsy soul, and I've always had the stars in my eyes. But you always be the compass that guides me, and you look at me and smile.
The road doesn't love you. White lines, they don't care. Black tar, it won't hold you. I'll always be here.
See, I get that. Obviously, he's got a guitar in his hand. And he starts singing going down the road, talking about the road doesn't hold you. And I always think of that as being the life of a musician, a performer, an entertainer. You're on the road all the time. It's a very difficult life in that regard. So I automatically assumed it was about his life on the road. Then she comes in and she's singing the exact same lyrics. And I actually think that this is more about her on the road, but it might be about both of their careers on the road. Let's see where this goes. I love trying to figure songs out as part of the fun of putting headphones on.
I just love how you take on the world with your heart on your sleeve. Always say exactly what you mean and make it hard to leave.
All right. He's obviously the one on the road so far.
The road doesn't love you. White lines, they don't care. Black tar, it won't hold you. I'll always be here. The road doesn't love you.
The road doesn't love you.
White lines,
It's interesting because he says, I'll always be here, but he's on the road. And the bedroom that she's in is sparse. I mean, there's basically just a bed in there. It almost looks like a vacant hotel room. But I mean, I think the idea is that it just looks empty without him home. But also the notion where they depict the road, like white lines. What is it? White lines, they don't love you. Black tar, it can't hold you. And it made me think too, obviously there are different euphemisms and colloquialisms and different expressions that have they impart a certain meaning to people in that geographic area that wouldn't necessarily be picked up elsewhere. I do that when my friends from the UK come to the States or we go to the UK or whatever. Our expressions, it's funny when they're like, what does that mean? Or I'm like, what does that mean? Like, and we both speak English, but we don't know what that means. Black tar, I wonder if, because in the outback, the thought popped into my head. I don't know if it's right or not, but that there may be less tar, there may be less pavement there. And so it might have been more of like a progressive moving thing where you've got blacktop creeping into the outback. I don't know this particular territory where they live, but it just made me think that like maybe it holds an additional allure, the notion of black tar or blacktop, either way, that is leading to more city life. But that was just almost an aside. But this is what happens when I think about songs, how they're written, how they're communicated. But the two of them pair up nicely together. I'm especially smitten with Catherine's voice, as you know. I mean, I've commented on other songs that I've done of hers that I really, really like her voice. And I've commented how it reminds me so much of Joey Feek. And this song did not dispel that at all. It still reminds me of her. But the more I associate Catherine's face with that voice, the more the distinction is made between Joey and Catherine, because Catherine's her own person, her own artist. And Colin, yeah, it was pretty cool. I like when you can shoot a video with a drone nowadays, like the amount of technology that is out there now to do your own videos and get your own work out there it's really cool. I mean, it means it's a highly competitive environment because so many other people can do it as well. When something has fewer barriers to entry to doing something, more people are going to do it. But in this case, we get to be exposed to, I'm not sure where that was shot, but it's just very cool to get a view and peer into the outside world, a world outside where I live. Jeff, how do you know them too? Is it the same way you know Catherine? Because you seem to be well attuned to very, very different types of artists, like in different places, lesser known artists. Of course, you know the well-known artists, but I wonder how you know them. Have you ever interviewed them? Or Colin especially? Have you ever interviewed Colin or spoken with him? This kind of stuff is pretty cool when you just get to know who the artists are. But all right, yeah, the song itself was relatively simple. It was very beautifully done. They pair up well together vocally as well. But I mean, Catherine, to me, she's just got that kind of voice that just kind of draws you in, and you can't even necessarily identify why. You just enjoy that. And I wonder what other songs Colin has too, because you always like to get more of a body of work. What's the up-tempo stuff? What's the dancing stuff, in a club, the line dancing songs or whatever. But yeah, the number that popped into my head was an 8.3 because they pair up nicely together. And I wonder if they've done other duets. I'm going to guess that they have. And I don't know if he's backed her on a song or done a duet on one of her songs, or if she's done others with Colin. But I'm curious to know where they go, because I think there's a lot of potential there. So Jeff, thank you for the gift request and for exposing us to artists that we never would have been ever exposed to. This is just a fun part of this journey that we've got the Merles and the Hanks and the Tammys, but we also get the Collins and the Catherines. I love this. So there it is. All right, folks, leave your comments. You can thank Jeff for that one or whatever. Be nice in your comments. You usually are, almost always. So have a great day. See you on another video. Keep rocking the country.